All right, my friends, we got another one, and this is the NHL 26 World of Chel Deep Dive. Now, this is very interesting. They've rebuilt the loadouts completely. Well, not completely, but largely. So let's see what it says here. Um, from the removal of boosts to the introduction of ability points and a wider attribute range, this is the biggest shakeup of World of Shell builds yet. So basically, they've removed the boosts, and instead there's more to play with in terms of plus 10, minus 10 on the sliders, right? So more flexibility in terms of attributes, no boosts. We still have three slots of X Factors. Um, let's have a look here. So boost removed. Boosts are gone, and their place every loadout now comes with three X Factor slots, making your abilities the core of your player's identity. All right. Class free X Factors. X Factors are no longer locked to specific archetypes. Any skater can equip any ability, so you're free to experiment across roles. All right. So you can have more of a hybrid playmaker, dangler, you know, you can combine different things to create different hybrid classes, I guess. Ability points, AP costs. Every X Factor has an AP value tied to its power. Your loadout has a set AP budget, so you can't just stack the strongest abilities. Now, this is very interesting. If we take a look at this picture here, so you can see here it has all-star wheels, specialist elite edges, and specialist ankle breaker, right? And then it's the elite wheels is marked, and it says AP costs 75. So what I'm imagining here is for you to like buy into an elite ability, you have to sacrifice the third slot. So let me bring it up. I think I had it here somewhere. Uh, let's see. I think it was here. Yeah. So so from what I can tell here, it's either you have all-star specialist like on the picture, or you have elite plus specialist, so only two abilities, or all-star plus all-star. So either you buy into one and then have a weaker one, or you have two medium strong ones, or so there's different combinations you can go with. All right, let's continue here. Attributes. Expanded ranges. Sliders now go as low as minus 10 and as high as plus 10, depending on the stat and class. Right? Class dependent maximums. Archetypes still matter. A sniper can push shot power higher than a playmaker, while a grinder can push body check higher than a sniper. You're free to experiment, but within the natural limits of your role. Alright. Yeah, that makes total sense. They still have to make the classes somewhat relevant. Retuned custom classes. Every custom class has been rebalanced with new attribute distributions and default X Factor setups to fit the new system. Alright, I don't really care about that too much. I guess the custom classes is what they call the pre-builds that are locked. Alright, X Factor's reworked. So 28 updated abilities. We've already gone through this in terms of what goalie X factors do and all that stuff. But here's what it says. So every X factor in World of Child has been redesigned for NHL 26. Each one has a clearer gameplay identity and a tactical purpose. All right. Five categories, three tiers. Right. Abilities are split into five different categories. Each comes in three levels of impact. So you have tier one, which is lower cost, moderate bonus. Tier 2, balanced cost and a little bit stronger effect. And then tier 3, highest cost, strongest effect, right? So examples. Rocket cranks up shot velocity with higher tiers giving you a better chance to beat the goalies clean. Relentless grinders and two-way players fight through contact and hold the puck in traffic. You can now build your signature trait or stack complementary abilities to sharpen your role. So here we have a PMD Bones. He will have Elite Second Wind, um, All Star Send It, and especially Elite Edges. I think Bones will be very good. It looks like Bones will be very good. 92 race shot power. Um, yeah, pretty solid. Pretty solid build. I guess his deking is a little bit low, but all right. New classes and X factors each season. Okay, so 19 legacy classes retuned. The special character classes from NHL 25 have been fully updated with new attributes and X factor defaults. New seasonal classes. Every season in NHL 26 brings new special classes released alongside their matching special characters in the World Chel store. All right, so we will have more um, of the Grizzler and all that. I'm not too fussed about that. I'm not too excited about that stuff. I want them to stop putting in more fucking Fortnite shit in World of Shell, but it's what makes money, so not gonna happen. Season pass rewards. Select X factors will also be unlockable in the season pass, making sure to get access to fresh abilities during the year. So, there's certain X factors will be locked and then unlocked in the season pass. Interesting. Now, this is exciting. Objectives. Objectives are a new way to keep your time in Shell fresh and rewarding. They're released in groups, each available for a limited window and cover different aspects of play. All right, so we have, let's have a look at this picture. So we have complete 8 games, get 30 shots, hits, or saves, get 55 shots, completed passes or saves, get 20 points, completed passes or saves, earn 2,000 coins, complete 8 weekly objectives, win 4 games, get 10 hits, stick checks, or saves. So it's pretty simple, but you have this on a weekly basis, and then you also have season objectives. So you have the weekly objectives are new challenges drops each week to keep you engaged, and then season objectives are longer term goals tied to the full season. Now that is going to make it less of a grind. Like, it's going to be a grind, but before we didn't really have any content. Like, this is actually like you do something and you earn something for you. You feel rewarded for spending time in the mode. So I think this is very positive. And then you have my playoffs objectives. So special challenges available during club finals, playable across any online multiplayer mode. Okay. Event objectives, unique challenges released at different times during the season. Okay, so there are certain events as well that will happen. Completing objectives is the primary way to move through the season pass in NHL 26. So, I guess the season pass, yeah, so we will have everything unlocked from the get-go, but you'll need to move through the season pass with this objective stuff. Each objective you finish earns XP, helping you climb tiers and unlock rewards across the season. Season Pass. Another change in NHL 26 is that the full World of Chess Season Pass will always be free for everyone. That means that every player has access to all tiers of rewards across each season without needing to purchase an upgrade. Whether you're chasing new customization items, fresh X factors, or other seasonal content, everything in the pass is open to earn by just by playing. Right. So it used to be that you had to buy to unlock most of this stuff. So that is also very positive. That if you just spend time playing, you will unlock everything automatically. You don't have to buy anything extra. And then this last part is just about the EA SHL club transfer. You can read this if you're a club person. You can read this on this page. I will link this down below in the video description, so you can take a look for yourself. But yeah, this is a very interesting loadout system. This is obviously one of the preset builds, the custom classes, as they say. Um, I don't think this is what we will have. I don't think we'll have one elite, one all-star, one specialist. I think as you can see here, you have 100 ability points, and this one, elite skill costs 75. So I'm just concerned that, so this it must be that this is 50, this is 25, and then you have 75 here. So if you want if you want elite wheels, you have to you can only have either uh, one or the other. You can only have one specialist ability other than the elite ability. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it pans out. In terms of goalies, I don't know how they will work that because there's less, um, there's only five X factors to begin with, and then also there's less attributes. So I wonder how they're going to solve that because yeah, because if it's -10 to +10, that is very interesting. You could now -10 something to gain more attribute points. Yeah, we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. For goalies, that will be different, I think, than what we're seeing here. Um, but yeah, exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. So if you want to have a look for yourself, go down in the description. Also, there's an invite to my Discord Goalie Academy. If you want to join, go to the description and use the invite to join. And don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff because we're closing in on NHL 26 and it's very exciting stuff. I will be live for my 10-hour trial through EA Play. Go find me on Twitch, same name as here on YouTube. And I will see you again soon. Bye for now.